Hey, it's Hero12333 again, and I didn't really show how to set up this gravity mining rig in my old video, and I'm not going with the name Elijah gave it, the Penetrator, because that's just no. Anyway, so the main thing you want to focus on is a nice flat area that has a lot of ores underneath it. So use the ore detectors definitely to try and find a lot of ores, but make sure you can get into a position where there's a nice flat ground like this and try to get level with it. So the way this works, and you'll kind of need to know how it works to use it right, is this thing only has one generator to control it. So if it goes outside of the field, which means if it goes too deep, you will lose control of it and you won't be getting it back unless you go through a whole system of putting another gravity generator somewhere closer to it. And yeah, so one thing you have to remember is when you drop this, these drills make it very hard to make it go straight down, and you don't want to put it on 1G, because when you put it on 1G, this will just slam into the ground underneath it and it will likely break a few drills. And if you break any drills, then when it goes down, it will likely collide with something down underneath there and break more stuff. And when it does that, I mean, it'll start breaking other drills and cargo containers. This is very well set up so that those gravity mass cubes will stop it from crashing. But this thing can only stop itself from wobbling back and forth, which means even though it's top heavy, it should not wiggle all that much. You will have to do some adjustments when you try to recapture it, but it shouldn't be all that bad. I mean, as long as you keep the retrieval gravity acceleration under 0.1, so just remember not to go higher than 0.1 and you should be good. So all you have to do is turn off the ore retrieval throwout, but keep the collect on, it makes things easier. Turn this on, mining rig on, and make sure all the drills are spinning. Gravity, make sure it's at a safe speed at first, like 0.17 is pretty good. Rig drop definitely needs to be on, and then the mining clamp, just turn it off. And there you go, and see how it slants a little bit, so it should level out, but while it's leveling out, it'll also kind of slide a little bit, which means once it finishes leveling out, all you got to do is reposition your ship backward a little bit and reconnect. Okay, so it's not leveling out for some reason, but that shouldn't be a problem, because when you pull it back out, it will straighten itself back out. And just use this to make sure that you are lined up with it, because in my video that was presenting this, I tried to retrieve it and it went sideways a little bit. So I'm just going to disconnect my landing gear, turn off gravity, put it in reverse, and I'll stay at a safe speed. And turn gravity off. Okay, it tilted a lot more than I thought it would, but it's still drifting, and at some point it should be safe to turn gravity back on. It just isn't yet. Make sure you're lined up, and then just lower yourself down, and it should connect. Oh, mining clamp. Yes, that would be good. I'm thinking about finding some way to get this lined up magnetically. I'm hoping there's some kind of magnetic clamps in the future, like maybe adding something magnetic to the merge block. But as you can see, I retrieved it. It took a little bit of effort, but I think that was mainly because it got slanted on the way down. But anyway, so just turn this off, turn the drill lights off, turn the rig drop off, turn the no, you won't keep that on. Turn gravity back on, put it back to 1G. And this new thing here that I add, ore retrieval. I actually show you this ore retrieval. So inventory. There should be a connector. There we go. So this is all of what that thing got. And so if you just go to control panel and turn that to throw out, you can see that it's starting to unload. And if I can find my refinery, it should be going straight to the refinery. I'm trying to go slow because sometimes I miss it, and it's got 4 refineries. Here we go. So all of it is automatically going here. I don't know why there's extra stuff. This might have been a ship that I tested this with, but yeah. So obviously it'll start loading itself. Yeah. So once you've got it, I didn't put any vital systems there. All of that in there is armor and conveyor tubes, which means once you're done mining, even if that thing has damaged a little bit of stuff inside, you should still be perfectly fine to just take off. There should be nothing that gets wrong with that. Yeah, so it should still be perfectly fine even after you've retrieved it. Even if you've taken a lot of damage from retrieving it, it should still be fine. You can see I made a little fleet over there. I'll show you that soon. I was just doing something that... oh god, there's a... yeah. Okay, hold on. Just 1 second. Alright, so what I was doing here was, I was basically just... well, the mine layer is just here for no reason, but I was gonna make something kind of, I don't know, me and my friends were probably just gonna, like, show what it's kind of like if we had an entire fleet of these. So if this were, like, real life and we had a mining fleet, we would have, like, 3 of these just on an asteroid, just mining away at a fucking asteroid, coming back to Earth and giving us all its resources, and there goes all of Earth's worries. But I'm sure we'd actually use something a little bit bigger, a little bit more industrial. But I like these because these are long-term use. They do have an assembler on board, which means if you actually want to live on this, you would probably be able to. This would be a good ship for a survival map or something. But this will probably be my thumbnail for any gravity mining videos, because this is actually kind of a cool shot. If you like go over here and it's just kind of like, whoa, that fleet though. Anyways, so that should be the end of the video. Hopefully you guys now see how to set it up. Shouldn't be too hard once you figure it out the first time. Just comment if there are any problems, and also comment any requests or challenges for these, or just any requests in general. I would love to make a request. Anyways, so I will see you guys later.